Well, hello ladies and gents. This is a bit of a surprise for anyone that's been following this channel for a while. I haven't actually posted a video for quite some time now. I haven't given up photography at all. I've actually been doing quite a lot of it. And I wanted a massive break from video. It wasn't the whole video side of it that I wanted a break from. It was, I just didn't have the time to sit and put videos together anymore. But I have spoken to a few of my mates and we've spoken about how they edited their videos and what they go about it. And I want to try and make it a bit more simple. But hey ho. Anyway, enough waffling on. Let's get back into the photography side of things. I have been doing a lot of it. I'm going to make another video of things that I've been taking over the last few months. Some really nice images have come from that as well. Any of you that follow me on social media would have seen some of those been posted. But as you can see, let's talk about the new addition. I'm in a vehicle. I'm not with anybody. That's right. I've got my own car now. And I've got a few plans that I want to do with it. At the moment, I'm in sort of like half camper mode that I'm sort of in. All the seats can be removed. I've got 7 seats. And I can also leave 2 of the seats in. I'm sitting in one now, but the third row are completely flat, which still leaves my driver's seat, and I've just pushed the other seat forward. I probably will do like a little van type tour at some stage, but like I still need this to be a family vehicle as well. It's my only one. I'd love to have it permanently set up as a camper, but unfortunately that's not going to happen. I'm a musician and a father, so I need this car to be a sort of a mixture of everything, but I want to be able to eventually camp in it as well as can quickly convert it back into a car. So, but yeah, I decided last night I wanted to go out, and I looked at the weather forecast and I was a bit, I don't know what I was going to do. And it got me looking online, and I noticed there was a patch of woodland about half an hour's drive from where I live, and I thought I've never been there before, and I'll go and see if you can park up somewhere. So I quickly street viewed it, and I noticed there was a space here where I am now that you can fit maybe 2 or 3 cars at max, 2 decent sized cars or 3 little ones. And I've turned up and there's no one here. I've got the whole place to myself, which is really nice. The woodlands looks fantastic. Colours are starting to change. Favourite time of year. I don't know if I'm going to get anything today. Like I said, I don't know this area at all. I don't know I'm guessing you got to head down that way. But you can see, like, even that window shot there, that looks nice. That does look nice. So yeah, I'm going to spend a few hours out in this direction. And let's just hope and pray that, I get something. But no, we're going to pack up everything. I've got my trusty 80D with me still. That hasn't gone anywhere. The only new addition to, I've actually got rid of, I upgraded, even though I was still taking nice images with the kit lens that came with the camera. I thought it was about time that I upgraded it and got myself something. So I ended up getting this one here. It's a Sigma 17 to 70, and I got it for about £40 offline. So you can't really argue with that. Not the sharpest lens in the world, but it allows me to just put that one lens on and walk around as well. And I have got some nice images with it. But that's my only upgrade, I think, at the moment. Oh, and those. I've got some new filters by K&F. So yeah, and I will do a review on those because they are really, really, really nice filters. And hopefully I can look after them. They'll last a bit longer than my last ones. So yeah, everything's packed up. I'm just going to go and have a look to see on the shoe situation because we had a lot of heavy rain yesterday. So, but like I said, see what happens. I'm going to head down that way and hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get some images today to start the ball rolling on these new videos. So yeah. Well, that didn't take very long at all to find my first image. I've already taken it. I had to scramble to get it because I didn't know there is cloud and today, and that's the reason why I've come to the woodlands. But the sun's just popped out, and all I did was turn around. Now I don't know if you can see it. I'll see if I can darken it down. But literally, the car is just there behind me. It's not very far away at all. But the light is just catching those leaves. I don't know if you can see on the back of the camera. Let's see. Just catching those leaves, and it looks like the tree in the background of that is part of that, and it's really nice little image. I don't know whether it will work. I've had to double expose it, one for the trunk and then one for the leaves, just because the dynamic range is completely it's so wide that I can't capture it in one image. But I'm thinking that's image number one. Like, I do like it. It's not a banger, but it's a start. So yeah, I do actually quite like that. This woodlands is beautiful, and like I said, the gate's there, and I'm here. So like, I'm not arguing so far. But yeah, image number one. I hope you like it. Now, I always turn around and say that I don't want to waffle too much on my videos, but I feel like this might be a video where I might do that, only because it's been a while. But yeah, I'd like everyone to comment below that has been with the channel for a while, and just comment to say whether you did miss the videos or not, really, because like I never really had much feedback on a lot of my videos. There was a few people that always commented and reviewed them, which I'm very grateful for, and they did say a couple of about mid last year when I did a returning to landscape video over at Canvas Sands, and they said that they did enjoy that and it was good to see me filming again. So I'm hoping that I get the sort of same response again, but you know, you never know. But no, we're still out travelling down, and I do apologise if I blow the highlights on this. Oh, there you go. Cool. Like I said, still getting used to filming. And also, while I've got you, vlogging. Can anyone give me any tips on vlogging, like auto exposure, going from light to dark type areas? Do you just put it all on auto, AV mode, or like what are your settings for when you just don't care, running and gunning type thing, not professional, the whole shutter speed matching, all that sort of crap? So yeah, that would be great if someone could get in contact with me about that, because that's one thing I do kind of struggle with when it comes to vlogging style settings, because I just never know what to choose. Do I go for quality or quantity of videos, if you know what I mean? Sort of, you know what I mean. So yeah, like I said, I'm not entirely sure where I am today. I have got my phone on me, just in case it's got GPS, just in case I get lost. But yeah, like, this seems like a really nice bit of woodlands. I'm not entirely sure where any of this leads. I know it's a horse track. You can tell by the horse marks on the floor. Oh, we need to turn the ISO up again. See, this is what I'm saying about setting. Let's just chuck it on auto, and we'll go from there. There you go, it's on auto. We'll chuck it on auto, see what happens for this video. So I do apologise if it's up down with the video, but fingers crossed that the images come out okay. We've already got one. So yeah, like I said, we're waffling, but yeah, it feels weird being on my own doing photography, because I haven't done that in a long time on my own, for several reasons. Health, anxiety is one of them. So if you suffer with any of that, that would be great if you can get in touch and tell me how you deal with it. But yeah, this woodlands is very, very untouched. Doesn't look like a lot of people come down here. So yeah, it looks good. So the one thing I have noticed with this bit of woodlands is that it's very dense. There's one, it looks like there's like a few main paths that horses and like tractors use, and that is about it. And then either side I found this tiny, very tiny bit of clearing. There's some wildflower and everything all in there. But I'm not going in that, it's very deep. But like it's very dense on each of the sides. But every now and then I'm having a look on the edges to see if there's anything standing out. There's obviously, the colours are changing, but we're still a bit off from that yet. But it's good to get out now because it scopes all these places out ready. Because this is a location that I think that will be great for autumn because of the trees that they have here. And this is a prime example. So behind me now is my next image. I haven't taken it yet, so I've got to set up, but as long as that sun doesn't come out, which I'm hoping it doesn't, it's very soft. It's a very soft image. You've got these 3 trees here. You've got just a little bit of tree there, but I'm not going to include that. I'm going to cut it back there. So that's going to be the start of my frame, and then I'm going to include this one here. But it's very dark on the background because you've got this other tree. It looks like a pine in the background, and then there's another pine in the background, but then sandwiched on each layer. So you've got, it looks like birch. I think that's not even a birch tree. That one is. This I'm not entirely sure of, but they're both very similar because I think the algae that's growing, is it lichen, I think, on this one? Oh yeah, so it's the lichen on this. So you've got light, dark, and I think it will work. So I'm thinking it will work. So let's set up, and I'll try and talk you through what I'm seeing to hopefully make this image come to life. So right, I'm all set up. I've got the Sigma 17-70 on, the lens I spoke about earlier. I'm at about 20mm, something like that. So like I said, I'm trying to capture, so this is the start of my frame, and I'm about there. So I'm trying to frame it so these trees have got exactly the same amount of space on the edge of the frame. But then what I've done is this tree, you can see just there, I just wanted it slightly off from the frame, just giving it a bit of space because there's another tree beyond that that gets smaller, but it's light, dark, light, dark. Now I'll try and show you on the back of the camera, and I do apologise, my battery's just about to go on this camera as well, so not a great start. But as you can see what I mean about you've got the light patches at the front, the trees, then the dark, then the light, then the dark again. And that's what I'm trying to capture and that's what I'm trying to capture here before that sun come out. And I think we've just grabbed it just in time as well, because that tree in the background is now blown out. So that would be a lot of work to try and like not just exposure blend all of that, but that would be a lot of work. And I don't like processing too much. That's one thing that I don't like doing. But then now the sun's out, that scene is now, it's gone. So that's what I'm saying. We're very lucky that we've just managed to capture that very quickly. I'm excited to see how this one comes out, and if it's any good, if it's any good, you can watch it now. So I'm still on the main path. I've found another shot yet again, not even moved that far away, and it's not a tree this time. So this is a shout out to Gary, this one is, who's not with me today, but this one is inspired by him because this is what he likes to shoot. Now, it's not the actual shot that I want. The shot that I want I can't get on the tripod, so I'm going to give it a go handheld because I need to get higher, and I didn't bring my centre column. I don't have it with me. I thought it was in my bag, but it's not there. I probably either left it in the car or it's at home. But I'm going to try and get another shot of it while on the tripod, and then I'm going to try handheld. But no, this is the scene I'm shooting. I found this fern that it's perfectly overlapped each other. Now I'll try and show you on the camera. So look at that. So it's perfect half and half on the colours, so it's really nice. So I think it's probably going to be a bit of a dark and moody type edit on this, but no, I quite like it. It's nice and neat. So this one's for you, Gary, and yeah, here's another one. I think it's going to rain because it might look white on your screen, but it certainly isn't white where I am. I swear I felt a few drops in the sky, but that doesn't bother me. What bothers me is the fact that I'm quite away from the car now. Anxiety is kicking in a little bit. Like I said, first outing on my own. I'm sticking to the main path for now. I think that's a good choice. I don't mind creeping off little paths and stuff as if I see something, but there's definitely a lot of opportunities here, and I definitely will be back here sometime, probably in the next week or so, for colours and stuff. But you know, I've got a couple of images already that I like. One right at the start, that little group of trees that I photographed of dark and light layers, which I really hopefully will come out nice. You've already seen it. And that ferns one, which is inspired by Gary. So and I hope I do it justice. If not Gary, I'll let you re-edit it and then you can post it on your social media channel and then let people be the judge on whose edit was better or something. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to keep exploring. I'm not going to do too much B-roll and things like that now, so it might just cut to the next image. I honestly don't know. Still getting used to all this filming, remembering things, remembering where the car is. It's all new landscape photography adventure for me now, and this is how it's got to be, and this is what I've got to get used to. So yeah, I'm going to continue walking up this last bit of hill and then see where it leads me, and if not, I'm going to take a turn back and go from there. So bear with me, see if I can get one more image before we can go home. So we have another one set up for it already. These trees, these pines are amazing, but it's not the pines I'm focusing on. What drew me over here is this colour here, but I'm not even photographing that either. What I'm photographing is the tree there. It is twisty as anything and has lots of character. This lens doesn't do it justice, but if I can show you on the back of the camera, you can see it has so many twists and lots of character in it, which is how I like it. So yeah, I'm probably going to do it as a 1x1 crop. I'm waiting for the light just to come out because you can see it's backlit as well. So I'm thinking it's probably going to be about now. So I'm just going to keep taking a few. I'm going to play around with it, but I reckon it's going to be something simple, very square, focused on the branches, making sure that all the branches don't protrude out the frame too much and lead your eye elsewhere. But no, that is a tree that I definitely will be photographing again, because that is perfect for a nice misty morning, I think. There's so many nice trees in this place. It's very nice. I'm so glad I came out, but yeah, that's another one. So yeah, sorry, I'm quite speechless that I found that, sorry. But yeah, enjoy that one. Right, it's time to call it a day, ladies and gents. I've been out for a good few hours now, and I've really enjoyed it. I have really enjoyed it. I've got a few images that I'm happy with. I wouldn't have got if I didn't come out, so it's a win-win. I know for 100%, 100% there is so many more images to be out here today and in other conditions. I'd love to stay longer. But unfortunately I've got other things to do, and like I said, my anxiety plays up sometimes, so I don't want to push it too much. So yeah, let's get back to the car and we'll talk about what I have planned for my next video, and I'd like to hear your feedbacks on this one as well. So let's get back to the car. We're fast forward in time and we'll get there now. Right, we've made it back to the car. I am absolutely knackered now because it really heated up. Had to take my hoodie off. So it was quite nippy when I went out, and I thought I better take it. And then all of a sudden it just like rose in temperature. So sweating as anything now. I got some water back at the car because I ran out while I was out. So I'm really dehydrated now. Sorry, I need to drink. But I think overall today has been good. Sorry about the low light in here. I think it's been good. It's been good for me to get out by myself. It's been good to test out what I've got van wise and space wise, and I definitely know that seat there has got to go. I think I can live without it if I put it into storage, and then if I desperately need it I can put it back in. But I think that seat's got to go. That's number one, and I haven't figured out a bed yet. Like I've slept here once, just as a tester, not doing any photography. I just went out camping, and it seemed all right, but for more than one night, no. So that's something that I need to address. But I've still got this seat. This is a proper seat that's fitted into the car, so this is all right. And I'm gonna make, when that seat's gone, that could be like my sort of sit area, like stand up area, or kneel, and like cook and maybe put a little table in there or something, and then my bed will go down this way. But more will be revealed against that anyway at some stage. It's just nice to be out again, and I've now got my own little freedom as well, having the car now, so it really does open up a lot of windows and doors, however you want to phrase it. But no, it's been great. I would really appreciate if you give your feedback on the images and videos of what I've done and this one, and any tips that you would like to incorporate into the video to make them more watchable. Like I said, I want to do it more vlog style, snappy type thing, nothing too fancy, because I just don't have a lot of time to sit there and edit, and I don't like sitting on the computer anyway. So thank you ever so much for watching. Please subscribe, please like the video, share it with your friends, and if you're a photographer, reach out to me. If you're in the southeast of England, maybe we can meet up. It would be great to get myself out there and base myself around people with something that I enjoy, and something that I can sort of escape from. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.